and toughness, that will be the question.
So we're underway in Las Vegas. Game 2. Moratorium ending today. Still all the trades and many signings becoming official, and we'll have all that discussion, including the big one in the middle of the night.
I talked to a number of people today, like back in the day, guys would play their third year. Like Richard Jefferson played his third year.
Inside the restricted area. Sheaku began his career in the ACC, finished it.
Yeah, and everyone talks about that transition from Virginia to Iowa State and how much more explosive he was offensively because of his style of play. Things that he learned at Virginia and the experience he had at Virginia helped him have success at Iowa State.
Well, the Celtics got their first points of the night. 76ers, 33rd pick overall, and then was traded in the Matisse-Thybulle trade. Both guys are on the floor right now as Robert Williams does.
Robert Williams has got so much potential. He needs to learn how to compete and play hard. Like this, for example, he scores it down that end.
Philadelphia having its way on the offensive end to start this game. They are 5 of 7 from the floor. Here's a look at Carson Edwards hitting from deep. Moving toward the scorer's table to check in.
That's the matchup. Taco Fall and Kamaje.
Down 6 with Yabusele in the lane. Three-pointer from the corner. Tremont Waters, the rookie from LSU, knocking it out.
He's going to score it.
He's becoming a summer league favorite. Touched it, got a huge hand. Offensive rebound, put back, good. And his 8'2", and his standing reach is 10 and 2 inches and a half. I mean, his standing reach is 2 inches above the rim. Edwards sends it out on the wing. Here's Williams' floater. It's in.
Very bright young man that really competes at a high level, Grant Williams.
B.J. Dozier's been around the NBA on some two-way contract. Played 6 games with the Celtics last year, as a matter of fact. Edwards, deep range and showing it off. At nearly 25 points a game. There's Taco with a block.
And look at his agility and the defensive range that he had on that play. Painter had a great line about Carson Edwards. He has to be selectively aggressive. Pick your spots, be aggressive, but don't chase shots.
Celtics looking for their first lead of the game. With a fall-away shot, kissing off the glass, Kendrick Ray. Out of Florida State at 7-4. Taco Fall at 7-7. They're all going float game. Ray scores there.
Don Elmore in the game, played at Marsh for Dan D'Antoni. Mike D'Antoni's brother only took 1,000 three-point shots.
That runs in the D'Antoni DNA, doesn't it? A lot of work going on at the league office, but also what we can talk about is where the team moves forward, and we'll start with the youth since that's what we're watching in front of us.
Like a fire hydrant and pressure people and shoot when he's open.
Romeo Langford was your first of the 2 first-round picks.
Now, Langford came in with a huge reputation at Indiana, struggled shooting the basketball. I was with him in Europe, actually, at Euro camp.
I think he's got good basketball feel. He can pass, he can dribble well, and we're going to tweak the fundamentals of his shooting a little bit to improve that. Hard to teach, and we feel like if we equip him with the right fundamentals, that his natural touch will come through and he'll make more shots. But obviously, time will tell.
It's a greater opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, we give each of these guys a few specific things to work on, like you mentioned. And with Rob, we need him to be a monster defensively. That's first and foremost. We think we're not trying to figure out how to use him because he's so unique. You know, I think he can be a weapon.
Yeah, we had a chance to see him.
Guys, and he looks thin because of his extreme height. But he's got good hands, he's got good mobility, and
he can pick and pop. Embiid can get more post-up catches, and when Embiid goes out, you have a productive front court player.
Nice little pick and slip and jam and a chance for 3. Celtics did a nice job blowing that up.
And that's Grant Williams being who he is, an alert defender.
For the Boston Celtics. Here's a run-out situation. Whoa! Cocking it back and jamming Javonte Green. B.J. Dozier with the answer for the 76ers, who got off to a flying start here. Nice save on the baseline to Highsmith. off for Pell and one lefty grab and flush. Well, I know one of the things that Scott Morrison, the Summer League head coach of the Celtics, has talked about is, and I think in all...
Talk about a second ago, what does Robert Williams need to do? Impact the game on the defensive end at the rim. Terrific job right there.
Stan Okoye with a basket at a three-pointer earlier.
Kawhi Leonard wanted a partner, and he wanted someone he could partner with, and in the end, his partner right now, it's not just Paul George and Kawhi Leonard.
Between those two franchises is
Who
pretty
gets the
remarkable.
good parking spot? That's what I want to know.
Depends who's the home team, right? I don't know how that works, but we'll find out.
I like the DNA of the Clipper. Collar, hardworking, physical, positionless, versatility defensively. And by the way, there's
Right away, KCP re-signing. Good three-point shooter on that end.
There's John Rondo at the point.
Rondo coming back as a veteran point guard.
Lakers, he's taken over the whole West Coast. He's helped the Lakers,
Memphis
the Warriors,
Grizzlies for a while.
the Memphis, and now the Clippers and the Memphis Grizzlies. He brought UB Brown back in here. Going to be on a roster, but it's a great opportunity and a great stage. And there's Carson Edwards. Great job of coming off that re-screen. Confidence you had in me. I personally think that Steve carried us.
Somewhere, I don't know if it's on the interwebs, on a nice block by Pell. Top 5 in the nation. Here is a little no-look and another rejection from Norvel Pell.
Can we get another kiss?
I was going to say.
The reports we've received, right?
Late in the clock here for Waters. Finds a spot and buries it over Milton. The structural integrity, and both got thumbs up for today and the rest.
And I thought that the league and the organizers of the Summer League did a really good job, and they were very patient and brought in the right people to make a terrific decision. That was a long earthquake. That was a roller. You could feel the earth underneath you moving.
I'm going to say no, but you know what? Who knows? I'm fascinated to see who will be here for both teams. Been star-studded throughout the first couple days here at the Vegas Summer League.
The bigger question is now what happens with Russell Westbrook.
I think that's going to become the big headline, and has become the big headline over the last few hours. New Orleans Pelicans is the West is so deep this year. Many feel here in Vegas, odds on that the Clippers now are.
And then Draymond Green in the same situation. So a little bit of a reboot.
And they've lost some depth. No Iguodala. We don't know if Livingston's retiring. After the schlepping he did through the Toronto airport for 4 weeks, to have a Western Conference final where you'd stay in the same hotel for 2 weeks, I think he'd sign up for that year. It feels wide open.
Spin. That was his go-to move right there at Tennessee, right there. Late game isolations.
Oh, they're going to say Onuaku touched it in the cylinder.
In someone else's hands.
And George, it was interesting even reading that Kevin Durant, according to reports, was one of the guys that...
Hey, remember, they could have created the ultimate max space, the Clippers, the $39 million that Kevin Durant got. So they were in the game for him. We see, and the results, man, you have to give them a lot of credit because they did this thing right, okay? Their process, and they got the job done. It was going to be boom or bust for them this season. But let me ask you guys a quick question. Who's got the better duo?
Well, that's a great question. In Los Angeles?
Yeah, Clippers or Lakers?
Really, but the phenomenon that this Summer League has created, if you're a basketball junkie, you come here for a week, you enjoy Las Vegas, and you get to see the future of the NBA.
2 sellouts that they've announced here at the Summer League. Unprecedented so far this year.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, the buzz in here was incredible.
3 minutes left. As Zaire Smith hits from outside with the performance team.
Which is so important. Now, the kid loves ball. I mean, think about it. People are talking about him shutting it down last year. What do you have to work out for someone to be in the gym knowing that you're getting ready to play your first game on an NBA stage? So
we talked about Carson Edwards, came up with a three-pointer a few moments ago. 20 points to lead the way. T. Steibel got a good-looking career ahead of him out of the University of Washington. Shot at the horn, no good. Celtics in the win column to open up their Summer League action, 96-82.